Hello guys, welcome to another video in the trading journey. And today's video, I'm going to be walking you through what happened in January. How did we go from drawdown to break even? What trades we've taken, what losses we've taken, and what wins we've taken as well. Let's start today's video. All right, so basically what we said a few weeks ago, which is around the 16th or the 17th of January, I was minus 4% on EU or on the challenge in general. And I said in the previous video that based on my data, based on my journaling, my strategy or the strategy I'm following could go through a losing streak. This losing streak could go from 4 to 6%. Then after 6%, I start seeing winning trades. And that's pretty much what happened. But I'm gonna show you a clip up here of what I said a few weeks ago and what's happened now. Just to know that the journal really helps. What I'm saying does make sense. So for me, I've taken 4 losses in a row. Yeah. I go back to my journal. What does my journal say? Few months in 2025, I've taken 4 losses in a row. Few months in 2024, I've taken 4 losses in a row. Few months in 2023, I've taken 4 losses in a row. It could go up to 5 or 6 losses, but it doesn't happen often. It does happen in a month or two, sometimes 1 month. And now I'm expecting to see my trades hit TP because I go through a losing streak, then I go through a winning streak. Right, so a bit of a recap. We started January seeing minuses. So first trade was a loss, second trade was a loss, third trade was a loss, fourth trade was a loss, and that's when I had the video recorded. I was sitting on this loss here around the 17th, 16th of January. That was the fourth loss, and I said I could go from 4 to 6% drawdown, then I would start seeing some winning trades, and that's pretty much what happened. So the trades after it was a loss as well, 5%. So that's me minus 5%. Then now it's me minus 6%. And this is where most traders start doubting themselves. This is where most traders start quitting because they see themselves in a drawdown of minus 6%. There is three options they're exposed to. The first option is you over leverage, you risk more than you should in order to make back what you've lost. That's what most traders do. The second trader just give up on the challenge and be like, I'm minus 6%. There's no way I can get back to break even. Might as well just buy a second challenge. The third trader stick to the edge. This third trader is the one that has a journal, the one that knows the edge, knows that he will be seeing winning trades after a certain period of time in his trading month or year. And that's pretty much what I've done. So I do relate to the third trader. So I stick to the strategy, stick to the edge. It doesn't really matter if it's a loss or a win. As long as you stick to your edge, you should be seeing profitability very, very soon. And that's what happened here. So I was minus 6%. Stick to my edge, as I said in the previous video. Then I start seeing some winning trades. So here I take this buyer and then it hits TP. I make 3%. Now I'm no longer minus 6%. I'm minus 3%. Then I take another trade here. Yeah, I think, yeah. So I take another trade here. Then I'm break even for the month or for the challenge. So around the 26th of January, I went from minus 6% to 0%. And this is the beauty of trading. It does test you massively. It tests your boundaries. It plays in your head. But if you don't have the journal, if you don't have proven data, if you don't have a proven edge, if you don't have a proven strategy, It will shake your emotions for sure. That's something non-negotiable. It will play in your head, and you've got to either give up on it or know your edge and trust it. And then I take a loss here. That's around the 28th of January. 28th of January, I took a loss there. We pretty much closed the month with break even. Yeah, we closed the month with break even. I think I've made 0.5%, 0.4%, just because I think one of the trades, the TP was a bit higher, um, or maybe I didn't put my TP automatically to close in and manually managed it. And instead of closing 1 to 3, maybe I close 1 to 3.4 or something like that. And that's giving me another like 0.4%, but it doesn't really matter. I do consider myself closing the month break even. So that's the beauty of it. Going from -6% to break even. This is not really a coincidence. This is not luck. This is not gambling. This is a proven edge. Year after year after year after year, trade after trade, thousands of trades back tested. I know the edge. I trust it, and that's how it should be. You should trust your edge, regardless of the drawdown. It doesn't really matter as long as you stick to it. And this is what I'm trying to show. Like literally 3 weeks ago, I said in the video, I'm gonna be if I'm seeing a drawdown, it's gonna be from 4 to 6%. After the 6%, I start seeing winning trades. And this is what happened in this video. This is what I'm showing you today. After 6 losses, I took the first win. This is not luck. This is not me faking it. This is me showing you the raw reality of a trader journey that most traders try to ignore it and not show it to you and try to, make everything look better than it is. And I'm trying to show you everything. It's literally raw reality of a trader, how to basically go from zero to hero. And this is why the channel started in the first place. So we closed January with 0%. I'm gonna be walking you through February very, very soon. But for this video, I just want to show you that you could go from drawdown 6% to break even. There is another type of traders. I would say this is the fourth trader. The fourth trader does something very interesting. When they are in a drawdown, they don't over leverage. They don't leave the account. They reduce their risk. There's two parts to this. Some traders do advise you to reduce your risk when you are in drawdown. Some people or some traders don't, like me. When you're trying to get funded, I don't think you should lower your risk when you are in like on the phase one or phase two. And I've got a reason for that. I'll tell you. Let's say, for example, for me, I took 6 losses on a row. Yeah, I was -6%. Let's say I reduced my risk from 1% to 0.5%. Then on my seventh trade, I hit TP. So instead of me hitting TP by 3% and being -3% for the month, I reduce my risk and to 0.5. And if my risk to reward is 1 to 3 and I hit TP, I've made 1.5 instead of 3%. So now, instead of being -3% for the month, I'm being -4.5%. It didn't really help, did it? And I do believe 100% that regardless of the percentage you start the challenge with, you should carry on with and not change it unless you get funded. Because when you get funded, it's fine. You can start risking 0.5%, 0.775%, or 1%. It doesn't really matter as long as you know your edge. But if you're on a drawdown in a challenge phase, do not change the risk at all. Even if you are -8% and you're about to blow the challenge, you literally need one trade, make 3%, and you're back on to halfway. You shouldn't drop it. This is everyone gonna tell you something different, but this is from my own experience. This is what I believe in. This is what I've seen multiple times, taking multiple challenges, seeing multiple people, trying different methods. And this is the method I believe in. But since you guys are here, I'll show you my funded next challenge platform. So I started the challenge. I think that's when I bought the challenge. So I bought the challenge around the 28th of November because it was a deal based on Black Friday. So it was a bit cheaper than what it is going for now. So I bought a challenge 200k. Then I only traded it till the start of the year in January. There were no trades there. The first trade took place, I believe, on the 3rd or the 4th of January. Then, as you can see, it's going down, going down, going down, going down. It went down from 200k to 187k, and that's like a $12,000 loss, which equals to like 6% exact to be exact. Then, sticking to the edge, you start seeing the graph. It's going up, then steady here, then it's going up, then steady, then it's going down, then going up again. And this is what I'm trying to say. You want to be in an uptrend based on, in terms of your results. You don't want to be, you could be in a downtrend like this. It's fine. But you always want to be in an uptrend. You don't want to be like in a straight line, just win after win after win. I mean, if it happens, that's perfect, but it doesn't really happen because you will be going up and down, going up and down, going up and down. But as long as you see a healthy graph, you see an improvement, that's what really matters. That's what you should do. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And the moral of the story is, regardless of the drawdown, regardless of how your psychology could be affected when you are in drawdown, it doesn't really matter, man. Just stick to it. Just stick to what you believe in, stick to your strategy, and just make sure your edge is proven before you do so. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.